Dear students of 11th class, I think you had enjoyed the recapitulation of 9th class on Rutherford's nuclear model and also on the drawbacks of the same. No problem. With the discovery of the nucleus of an atom and its surrounding electrons, we will go to the next model. Before we jump into the third model of an atom, let us refresh on the 5 small topics. They are radioactivity, atomic number, mass number, isotopes and isobars. After going through these small topics, we will understand how Bohr rectified Rutherford's failure on the part of electron entry into the nucleus causing instability. So let's go for the 5 small topics. Topic number 1 was radioactivity. It is a natural phenomenon, natural process. Radio on its own natural activity discovered by Henry Becquerel, and contribution of Madame Marie Curie is also there. So together they have won Nobel Prize. What is radioactivity? It is the ability of an unstable nucleus to emit radiation. Two important phrases are unstable nucleus, emit radiation. Out of the existing naturally occurring elements, there are some elements, their nuclei is unstable. Why their nuclei is unstable? It is because of the more number of protons and more number of neutrons in their nuclei. Because as the atomic number increases from 1 to uranium, which is the last naturally occurring element, we see that by increasing the atomic number, proton number as well as neutron number becomes more in the small region of the nucleus. So that causes the instability of the nucleus. So because of the unstable nucleus, they emit certain kinds of radiation. Why such nuclei becomes unstable? That we are going to learn in the physics in 11th or in 12th. But in small hint I will give you, it is because of the proton-neutron ratio in the nucleus. So there are some rules, there are some conditions. Proton-neutron ratio must be this much only. So if it is not fulfilling the condition, then such a nucleus will become the unstable, and only those nuclei will emit certain kind of radiations, and this phenomenon is called as radioactivity. Only few elements show this activity, especially if you see the modern periodic table, the bottom members, uranium, radium, plutonium, polonium, they show radioactivity because their nuclei is unstable. In one more way, giving off radiation makes an atom more stable. Sometimes some atoms, they give some kind of radiation, after giving they become more stable. Why? Because their nuclei is unstable, I told. So normally every element, every atom wants stability. That is a rule of nature. So every system wants to be the least energy state or most stability state. So to do this one, to go to that state, they do some transaction. That is called chemical transaction, or in chemistry we say they are called as chemical process. So here in the radioactivity, because of the unstable nucleus, they will give some kind of radiation, and after giving radiation, they become more stable. So this you will learn in the higher class in detail about the radioactivity. It is just an idea, because this idea was used by Rutherford for his experiment. Here are three different kinds of radiation comes from the nuclei of unstable atoms. Alpha particle, which is positive, nothing but helium nucleus. Beta particle, negative, nothing but electron. Gamma particles, neutral, high energy light. So they are the three different radioactive radiations: their symbol, their charge, and their mass. And how to stop them, because they are very strong. You can stop by these materials. Among these three, gamma rays are the very fastest radiation. These gamma rays we use for the medical treatment we learn when you take a higher MBBS course. Now, after knowing radioactivity, now we will go to the discovery of neutron. After discovery of electron by J. Thomson and proton by Goldstein, now the next assignment was to know the mass of an atom. We know that mass of an atom means mass of its nucleus. In the case of carbon, they thought mass of carbon is 6, but practically they were getting 12. Why we are thinking 6, why practically we are getting 12? That means our thinking is wrong. Or why extra mass is coming? Maybe in the nucleus something extra is there. This hint was given by Rutherford during his time, because about the neutron, for him hint was there, but practically he could not prove it. So it is the famous scientist, one more famous scientist, James Chadwick, discovered the third particle, that is neutron particle. See, the most intelligent scientist, James Chadwick. He was also given Nobel Prize for his discovery. See the caption for the neutron. Neutron has neutral charge. Near it, it has both negative as well as positive charges, but hold only positive charge. However, circus is done by negative charge, but never get influenced. Can you think this caption or this quote? What we want to understand from this quote? You compare charge with thought and compare neutron with human beings. Human beings should be neutral. Okay, so this neutron is always with whom? With positive thought, because in the nucleus neutron is with what? Proton. Charge is positive. So we will compare the positive charge to the positive thought. Neutron is always with positive. Though neutron is surrounded by many negative thoughts, that negative, this negative, full negative thoughts, but still this neutron is not influenced by the negative thoughts. It is always likes positive thought, so it is with the positive thought only. That is the what thought we get from this caption, just for the comparison purpose. So be positive, be like a neutron, be neutral in your thought, and be with positive thinking, be with proton. Whether someone want to influence you with negative thought, kindly don't be influenced, because neutron never get influenced. In the same way, you also not influenced by the negative thoughts. Be positive. That is the idea of this statement. Therefore, neutron is a good particle. Be like a neutron. Rutherford hinted the existence of neutron particle. This I told in the previous discussion. He could not do it by the experiment, but in 1932, James Chadwick performed bombardment, hitting, okay, bombardment is what? Bombing, like that, bombardment of alpha particles on beryllium, that led to the discovery of the third fundamental particle of an atom, and its name is neutron. This is the experimental setup. Alpha particles are bombarded on the beryllium, and then via paraffin wax it is sent, then this side neutron was detected. This you are going to learn in the nuclear physics in the higher class, BSc or MSc. And this is the reaction for discovery of neutron particle. So when the alpha particle is bombarded with beryllium, 9 plus 4, 13, 4 plus 2, 6. This is called carbon 13 forms. Carbon 13 is unstable, I told. So when the unstable atom, when the atom is unstable, it want to emit radiation. So by giving radiation, atom becomes more stable. So by it want to give radiation to become more stable. Stable form of carbon is what? Carbon 12. So when the carbon 12 6 is more stable, so it want to convert into carbon 12. So to do this one, it has to give out one neutron. In this way, neutron was detected and discovered by James Chadwick. This is one sample. So we are going to learn many more reactions of neutron bombardment in the higher class. and same such reactions are already happening in our India in the Trombay, where Baba Atomic Research Center is here. So if you get a chance, you visit BARC. These are data, electron, proton, neutron. Okay, you can use it for the calculations, charge mass. I told now next topic is atomic number, mass number, 9th class repetition. P plus N is mass number, only P is atomic number. Always P and E are equal to maintain the electrical neutrality of an atom. But one important point is what? Atomic number does not always equal to the number of neutron. Neutron number is no way connected to the atomic number. Isotopes are the species of the same element having same atomic number but different mass number. So these are the isotopes of carbon. You can compare the atomic number and the mass number. Okay, and these are the isotopes of hydrogen, prosium, deuterium, and tritium. And to calculate their mass, in the 9th class we learnt average atomic mass is taken. Even in the 11th also, in the first chapter, how to calculate the average atomic mass we have understood by knowing their abundance in the nature. And this is what? Isobar. The atoms which have different atomic number, opposite of isotope. But the mass number is the same. In the 9th class, we learnt argon and the calcium, one example. But here are many more examples. Okay, nitrogen and the carbon with the same mass number. Okay, but different atomic number. Sodium, magnesium with the same mass number but different atomic number. This pair is called as isobar. They are called as isobar. So like that, many examples are there for isobars. Cerium, selenium, iron, nickel, argon, potassium, calcium. This we learnt in the 9th class. Sodium and the magnesium already given here. Cobalt and nickel. So all these are called isobars. So today we have learnt 5 important topics. Topic number 1 was radioactivity. Second, atomic number. Third, mass number. Fourth, isotope. Fifth, isobar with examples along with Sir James Chadwick's work on the discovery of neutron. So we understood almost the 3 fundamental particles of an atom. Now our next work is to understand how these are arranged. Already we learnt Thomson model and the Rutherford model. Rutherford gave nucleus, but he told electrons revolve around the nucleus. But exactly how, he could not explain, because the electron will enter into the nucleus. That is the, now he will explain in our next model given by the Denmark scientist Niels Bohr. Beautifully explains his theory, and we also learn postulates of his theory. So we'll discuss Bohr's theory in our next class. Thank you, students.